Hello and welcome. Right, I have set, as you can see, the AB off. Message received loud and clear. I do like it when, yes, I actually managed to. So that's the only thing we've actually got where we need to do. Yeah, that's the only one with the weeds, as you can see. And when I say weeds, I mean a lot of weeds. That is absolutely jam-packed full of them. There's quite a lot of stones. I thought I wanted to show this because I wanted to show all the stones we've got as well. There's some quite considerable ones, some orange stones on and some yellows. Yeah, the yellows are the light stones, so they're really not very easy to see at all. There's really tiny and not very well, although they do look quite a lot on that one. CP4 included, but when you actually look on the field, the yellow ones don't look very much at all. 53 and 52, however, they look a little bit more substantial. They're the middle-sized ones, aren't they? Not the reds. So yeah, at some point next time, yeah, this is one of those with the yellows. You can see, you can hardly see them. So yes, I do think we do need to do some destoning though, but just not right now. We can't, not once you've sealed. Even once you've sealed it with the seeding, then that's your lot. Yeah. So then I believe we're also going to do some seeding with this beast here. Yes, I believe. And we're going to go soybeans, which is why we've got left soybeans. So we did also, yeah, we shouldn't need to weed because we have, yeah, we've already done, yeah, we plowed basically. So again, it's one of the joys. It is true, I would like to do the ridges going forwards. But this time was a bit of we've got an awful lot to do, and you can do without. As I said, it's more of the fact as a farmer you would do things. I think we can sneak this way as well. Yeah, there is quite a lot of room there actually, but you would have to get rid of the trees. We'll see. Or here equally, there's quite a bit of a patch here, probably big enough for a little shed. If we need something or a little bit of storage or whatever, but yes, definitely enough. So yeah, we've got ridges here. Not that we need them for this. So this is, what did I call this field now? Oh wow, you can see him cracking on. Very nice. Or she, I think it is. No, it's Obi-Wan, so it's definitely a he. Right. So then, what did I call this? The silty field, because that's so appropriately named. It really is the silty field. Yeah, and open closed course generator, and it's 12 meters. It's not terribly tiny really, but I would say 4. It's not bad. It's got, yeah, oh yeah, that's true. There's I think, oh no, it's not as big as you think then. 12 meters. It's managing to do 3 headlands and then a middle. So let's just try that again. I think I am right. Yeah, that's exactly the same. So save course, activates 12 meters. I do like these type of casters. I do. And when I do it at 10 miles an hour. I'm not going to see what they try to do it at. I'm not sure. So that's all set. We then need to, we are going to need to do that on that because all the others are done. Yeah. Oh, is that? Did I do that one? I'm not sure. Right. So then we have, if we choose the right screen. Yeah, I'm glad that worked like that. That's a bit of a strange. Yeah, we're going to need this, aren't we? Actually, thinking about it. Yeah, the potatoes we only really needed the one. I could have done, but then I thought we were going to hit that with 2, and we just literally went for a long hit over a long time. So let's take this over across the road, and we've got, now we have, yeah, the reason we've got, oh, there's 3 there actually. We've got quite a bit here as well. We could run, that is a point actually. We could do that. Let us drop that down here. We're going to do a secret mission, the mission that we said we're going to do. No, we don't. We do need the front bit. We just don't need this bit. Oh, always forget about that. Always forget about that. That it does that. Oh. Right, that's better. Now then, so we need to. Yeah, we need a weight. Have we got another weight? Oh no, yes, we have. He says so confidently. I'm sure we have. We have got, yeah. big bag handler. We could even take the little tiny trailer now. That could manage that quite nicely. I'd imagine with the weight on this being as good as it is, that beautiful almost ton weight will do us quite nicely. I don't know where the other weight is, I think, but this will do really. Just want to grab these 4 and also those 2 I think I left told you. I might have done one of those 2 that's the secret mission over the back really. So let's grab that one that's near the pusher. And I do think I'm right on this. We're going to destroy the pusher, but only when we've like done all the spawning, because we're one short. And I don't want to be like, I want to see where we need to go basically. Yeah, I'm going to try to. I think I'm right actually. I do think that we've got to go back, so the other way, so it pushes towards the front where there's an awful lot of good level space. We've got to use this to its strengths really. I'm not sure. I think we're going to go to, yeah, we're not going to go like, yeah, it is strange as well. I do think I'm right. I think the cycles are, I don't know that they're wrong, but they're not showing right. Yeah, when you look at the cycles, they are not as they, ooh, that was lucky, because, yeah. Because they seem to be, but then again, we're not, I don't know, we're not getting through, so it's hard to say. But it doesn't quite seem to match with what's happening, because what the time-saving stock check says is completely different to what we're seeing here. So, and the amount that we're earning is actually quite good, so it makes you wonder if it's, yeah, it is right, but it's not showing us right, which then scares you to death, because it appears to be much smaller than it actually is. But yes, I will be glad. I'm glad when they're going to fix the train, because obviously this is not quite right. It's not how it should be, really. Right, let's stick that. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be pulling this, so, and we're nice and fast. But it also makes sense if we're going to do this, that we actually meet the other at the top. So yeah, we're going to grab. I think we're going to have to manually do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to send the worker along the road. Yeah, like this, because that's quite some income. And I'm not going to look, because we could or could not do really well. Wow, that's doing very well. The weeds are looking a lot better. And let's have a look at the other one. Oh, wow. Going to be a bit of clean-up on it, though. You can see the little marks, really, but that's do love them. I think they're quite amazing. When you consider we've not even escaped. Right, so we need to go to this here and set destination. Yeah, I'm also going to put my money where my mouth is on something I said about giants. Not, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Let's have a look. Is that going? It is. Smashing. We're going to map hop to the 2 at the top. Yeah, I'm going to, because I made this comment that giants had not done this well. Then in that last session I said, well, actually they've not done too bad. They haven't, but what I'm trying to say is I'm going to show you what I actually meant. If you, they have showed you that really, if you park over here, this line here, which is very kind of them, it is. But what I'm trying to say is the proper loading place is wasted by all this wood here. The ideal place would be right against this flat thing, and then you could grab all of your stuff off your trailer. Giants have wasted all of that. You've got to deal with a ramp instead of it being straight. And this here the same. And again, you've got a ramp at each end. So although you could go here, again, this is like the other one, you could literally go quite hard against the fence, in which case the ramp's not going to be the end of the world. The other is obviously the entrance in, so truthfully, even though you could, because it's a game, you really, it's not, let's just start the engine, I might as well pass it. But yeah, I just thought I'd put my money where my mouth was, just to explain what I meant. So ideally, probably one of the best places actually here. Yeah. In the middle. Please tell me that the actual train has been reset since our last little Yeah, it's not waiting for us like it did last time. That was really quite odd. Right, we all need to call it though at some point, but just not just yet. So that's actually okay. Now the one we want is halfway down this track, quite a way down. In fact, aren't I being silly? Wouldn't I be better to actually grab the U now and keep our eyes peeled for the one that dropped off, which should be just past the original loading place, like say about here. Yeah, there was only one as well we did actually see, so yeah, but we are not allowing that to escape. I noticed that's about 5,000 euros worth of stuff, so we're not prepared to let that disappear from our wages. We're doing well, but not that well. Right. Oh. Yes, we're coming now. Apologies. Just rescuing 5,000. Right. Finished work. We'll go and have a look to see after we've done this. But I thought it important to do this as well, because obviously we spent all of the money last session. Pretty much, yeah, we would really write up again. But again, it's to be expected at the beginning of a start from scratch. We have absolutely no equipment. Truthfully, you've got to expect that sort of thing, really. Now then, I will resist the temptation to sneak across the tracks. It's very naughty, bad habit of mine. Would you do it in real life? Absolutely not. You get into trouble. I think sometimes that's that's the thing why you do it on a game, because sometimes you know you can't get into trouble and you're not really hurting anybody. But right, let's stick these. We will. Yeah, we're going to use this as you should do right here. My giants have actually left you enough room to actually do this. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Just leave enough room for you to jump out. And we want to grab the train, which is good timing, actually. You have to wait for it to actually stop. I love that way. That is the bestest I've ever seen anyway on this particular thing, really. That's quite amazing. Get that on. Do love this little... I don't like skid steers at all, but this is beautiful. It really is. By Black Sheep Modding. Now then, this is where you need to go. Not very far, actually. That's, I would say, you're just about cleared. It's a skill in itself, actually, is to just see how far it is down. Yeah, and I don't know what the trick is. I'm not sure that going fast is the answer. It needs fixing, obviously, really. But yeah, I'm hoping that, well, we will do what we have been doing. It's what you would do. Yeah, so the whole of the loading dock. Oh, there's a tiny little touch there, actually, looking at that. So I suppose, yeah, it's about 12 foot there. So a small trailer could get away with just being there, really. Right, we know we're not time-lapsing, not for this little bit. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this, using a proper one. Yeah, this is quite an amazing bit of kit. Now, I knew it was, and we used it on Rogue River Valley. It really is quite amazing, so I think we can only get one in. Yeah, it's not going to be proper. Right, brilliant. Yes, it is a little bit special. I can't remember who made it, but whoever made it did a cracking job of making something that's almost realistic. Yeah, the front wheel, we really ought to have done it the other way. Yeah, so you can actually get away with leaning a little. So I think we'll put that there. Yeah, you can sort of... Ooh. Yes, it sort of goes partially ethereal, and its timing is impeccable, so whoever did it did a really good job, because it's sort of ethereal when it needs to be ethereal, and it's real when it needs to be real. So that's a nice little bit of programming, really, on how However, whoever did that, who did do this? Let's have a look, because they've done a fantastic job. No, it's Telehandler Tools. Dutch Modding Inc. Yeah, brilliant. Well, Dutch Modding, you did a cracking job. Yeah. I'm not sure of your other mods, but yeah, when you can see something that is good from a modder, it really does sort of make you think, I'm going to have a look for their work again. I always think personally, I think we can actually get. Yeah. Also, the other good thing about this weight is the fact that actually you can, manage to lift a little bit more, although doing a double stack, that was a bit of a mistake. That was a total mistake in so much as I just never give it any thought. We only lift 4 normally. I tried to lift 8 and nearly did it. I got away with about 7, so that's quite phenomenal. I need to like angle down and then we should lift. It is quite amazing, really. Now this ramp is the true test to this type of, to their weight. Can it actually clear it all just? Yeah, it hits the floor and then goes on there, so that's really is good. There's plenty of room, so let's not worry about room. Let's just make sure that we're over the little red dots. Turns on a dime, sometimes a little bit too turns on a dime. But yeah, I'm going to blame myself totally because it was all me. Yeah, so really to get the best out of this as it is, where you're not getting the ramp up around with your. That's what I was saying about. I did have a lot to contend with on that episode because I got that as I was going down the ramp. I had to keep altering my angles on my forks constantly because it was obviously different. Brilliant, that's that one there as well. So that is the wood check. Both of that sets of work. Oh, yes, that would be realistic sort of. I think that was, yeah, I think that really was. So yeah, I was having lots of thoughts when I was at work to think, oh well, perhaps it was because you double stacked it. And I thought, well, if a strap goes over double strap, then really that's sort of saying that that's okay, really. Otherwise the strap won't go over it. Yeah, you can see I've got a long way to drop down to actually make that right. That's it. So it's a little bit troublesome, really. I've done the entire thing that's a good bit easier than this. Right, I think we'll do that sideways again like we did the last one. Yeah, a little bit lower. Now that is being troublesome. Yeah, the angle's nasty. That's what I'm saying. It's there's a learning curve with them, and I'm a long way off doing my best with them, really. Yes, I think I'm going to be using this a lot because I love the realism element. I did on Rogue River Valley think these actually I could actually make use of these properly as because obviously there's the fact that you can do singles if you really want. I'm not sure it wouldn't work as a bale trade, right? As a baler, you know, like you could actually do a double, because they're not particularly thick. They are quite pointy at the ends, enough that they wouldn't damage your bales terribly. Because I mean, I have said you can use all of the bale, the pallet forks for doing that. I have done on quite numerous occasions, but I know that it doesn't look very pretty, so therefore I don't make a habit of it. Right, so we'll be getting on the other one. The one weakness to this is it's terribly slow. Really, it's as simple as that. Right, start your engine. This starts so quickly, it's unbelievable. Yeah, literally instant. Yeah, the ridiculous Dominic has got an exceptionally good starter motor on this. Wink, wink. Right, let's set you ready. And we'll set. And one thing I love about Follow Me as well is you can actually leave it. Are we not forgetting something? Yeah, we are. We need to get the train. We could set these going first, so that was my plan. But then, no, I can map hot. I can catch the bus really. Yeah, no, you need to rule up that's true of them all. Once you've got any of these weights on, because it just hit them. You need to have a bit of momentum as you hit the. Yeah, otherwise you get stuck. Oh, yeah, just about get away with it. Let's go over the axle where we're reducing the amount of weight. A little closer to the back, perhaps. Right, as the weight gets long, it probably would be like that as well, really. Settle down? Yes, it has. It's settled down. Alright, we can set this going. Brilliant, farmer girl. We will set this going on the road for another. That's what I was going to say. I do apologise. I am a terrified. Oh, you can't really. Okay. In that case. Now then, let's go as fast as we can do, and then we shall see what happens. And this is obviously not a big load, but yeah, it's nice to get this all finished off. Moment of truth. Oh, wow, we got away with it. Wow. Right, okay, let's now go. Yeah, we'll do this properly. I think I've got to remember that is only 31 miles an hour, so not to taz across the map like really, really fast. Yeah, we'll show this. It's not. Yeah, I'm not in a rush. Fantastic. Yeah, usually have a ramps on this, but it is actually quite nice to have the two trailers. Then you can take the other with it as well. So yeah, I'm quite. I am enjoying my wheel actually. We have bought an awful lot of equipment, and not all at the sales either. Yeah, quite happy with what we've achieved. As I said, it is, you spend an absolute fortune at the beginning of any Let's Play, and obviously the more you didn't have, the more you've got to spend to make you. And I think we're getting there. I mean, I'm not saying we've not got rollers or anything like that. This is the one we want, so we don't actually have to go. Now this is the one we want as well, because this is Field 78, the one, the contract we've done the most, and the little way across is this way. So see, we're not that far away from home really. Or if you, as the crow flies, it's not a bad little. Then we're just going to check the work to see how we're doing. Yeah, it would be nice to see the ridges on our fields as well. Now then, don't go too fast. I thought you were doing quite well, but yeah. So we've got a cotton harvest that I hadn't thought about. I really didn't think about that one. Now we want this one here. Brilliant. And this is us on the left. And I do know we've still got to get this lot off. We're going to do this. Actually, probably. Do we ever go this session? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't want this to be a monster session. It was more about, I mean, look at the cash now. That is quite phenomenal. 68,669. Not bad at all after all that. Yeah, we've shrunk the farmyard a bit though. I do think in time, I am right, that this field in front of us is going to be, the extra bit of the farmyard. Right, let's just grab you. We also need to do something to this here. Smoothing, we could actually do that now. Thinking about it, we've got enough cash to. Thank you very much. On we go. Layer. Yeah, we'll smooth it a little. and that bit there. Yeah, because I do, obviously I keep saying I want animals, but it's probably, I'm trying to think, I think land, we're not far off. I mean, we have bought a lot, really. I'm not, yeah, it's not, we've not done badly. Smooth, let's make this maximum intensity, so it doesn't take forever. Careful, or it will destroy the crop. One of the few things you can do without it ruining your fields. Right, let's have a look at that on the ground level. Soften that nicely, believably so as well. It's a cracking tool. Well, they all are, but yeah, we've got a bit of a gradient, but that's livable. We can live with that. Yeah, obviously we've got to do here. That's emphasised how bad that is now. But yeah, we can do that, and then we've got to do this as well, like the same, to sort of compensate for that. Right now, I believe the other job we've got to do with this very tractor is to do the fertilising of said field. Already done the pH in. Now we want to be dropping that. Ooh, that's perhaps not the wisest thing to do. We also need to be dropping you. At this, yeah, I need to get the shelves in. I think we could actually afford them for putting all this type of thing in. I want to get into good habits across all of the Let's Plays, really, so that I'm, yeah, well, that I've got good habits and we're not having little piles of stuff all over the place like that, really. I think we've got enough in this to do what we need to do. Let's zoom in a little. I feel a little bit, yeah, like we're a little bit too far out. Right, fantastic. So, we're going to manually do this. I just feel in the mood for doing a little bit of fertilising. And then we should check to see how, yeah, we've done that one. That was done. We did that before we did anything. And we can see the scorched weeds, so there's just going to be a few little bits in the corner swishes. And we did, I think we did this field. Did we? Did we do this one? There is a way to see. Ooh, we definitely didn't. Auto. I think we can probably do most of it in the middle like that, and then there's a bit of excess, I'd say, on the left hand side that we need to finish. Ooh, I don't know that we are gonna. I think we're gonna need some more fertiliser. That's a fairly big field, really. But I think we ought to do this first, whilst we can see exactly. Yeah, it's quite amazing when you do that with a lime in, that you can actually see. Ooh. Let's say. I'm sure I pressed the right button. Right, let's. Yeah, you can see exactly where we need to go because of the liming, which is quite amazing. Yeah, I'm very pleased really with this as well. I mean, this is I suppose technically this is perhaps also one that you could sacrifice for the animals, really, because it's an awful field. It's nice and flat though when you look at it. Sorry, apologies. Intense concentration going on here. Last little patch. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Let's just make sure it's as good as it. Yeah, that looks like constant growth, and that's there. Let's have a look what we've just done. Oh, we haven't done that, have we? We're about to do that. I do think I'm probably going to run out though. I don't think we'll quite finish that, but you never know. Yeah, we didn't quite do this right, did we? I was thinking in editing, I was just watching the end of that session, I thought you actually could have made this field a bit bigger. And it's true, we could. We may expand in the future. It's soybeans. It doesn't require... Well, let's go over the whole field, because you never know. No, I think it does provide its own, doesn't it? It really is doing absolutely nothing. So scrub that about as needing extra, because I think we're quite happy. Yeah, no, it's not doing anything at all. So do you know something? We're good. We are. I'm happy about that. So now we just need to check the spraying. We'll grab all three and we shall depart from this particular place. Let's just grab you next to it too, so we can just go follow. Let's have a quick look at... In fact, let's have a look at the weed on that particular screen, because that probably is the best way to look. Yeah, just a few little bits down this end and a few little bits down that end. So, yeah. Which I can hardly see, actually. We were right close to I can. It really is not very much at all. So little that yeah, a couple of weeds, I think. Yeah, and there's a few here, I can see them. Glad we got this. It's a beautiful tractor. Right, there are 2 swishers on the corner here. Again, there's not a lot though. It really is quite thorough. You can see it. I can see. It's just there. It's a lovely little sprayer. This storage is obviously minimal, but there's a lot you can do with it, as we have done. Right. Fantastic. So, other than that rolling, mulching was the word I couldn't think of last session. And it was there. I was looking at it and thinking, it's there, right in front of you. It's funny when you're tired, your eyes do not function properly. Here's the John Deere. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, fantastic. So that is all of the farm work done. Yeah, we've literally done the fertilising, the liming, the weeding, everything bar stoning. And I don't think you're doing mulching for the root crops. I think I was right. I think it is just a matter of, obviously, you've got to hit them with a plough, which, being as almost all of our stuff is root crops, then going forwards, that's quite good. Yeah, next job, the farmyard. Yeah, we need some more sheds and the storage racks and things like that. And obviously animals, enclosures and things as well. But I think that could be at the end, because I think I'm right. I think the silty field is probably not a bad candidate for that particular thing. So, oh, excellent. Here comes the AB now. Oh. We're going to fox it now. It's going to try to go through the wall of the thing, isn't it? Oh, no. Thank you very much. I think we can actually stick that under here. fantastic as well. Right, brilliant. So we need a header for that to do our soybeans and our very small field of oats. So, and everything is done. Let's just check. No weeds. Yeah, we know that the soybeans are now actually, yeah, all of the fertilising spot on and the pH spot on everywhere. So brilliant. That's everything done to perfection, including the little tiny field there. Oh yeah, we can see that. That's what I was saying. That's obviously that's nearly all silty, so that we could lose that and make a fantastic animal enclosure, or we could use this one, really, or even 52 could be sacrificed and try to buy another one. 54 is not a bad field. It's nearly all sandy loam, so we could go that way, or there is the big field 55, but I don't know. 56 is probably wouldn't be a bad one to go for, because that looks like it's going to be good. Maybe a bit of silty clay following, tracing the things at the bottom. So right, I think, yes, I'm looking forward to using this now. We've got a good, yeah, should we get a bit of stuff cleared off this frontage and see what equipment we have actually got. Have we got anything leased? No, we have actually bought everything that we needed to buy. We have, yeah, that's all ready. And so is that, so they're both full. We could be clever and stick the Agriset on the front of this. Brilliant, let's get some stuff across the road. Yeah, because it gives us a better idea of what we actually need. I don't think we'll follow. I think we can manage to go across the road without any set to following. Yes, it's not going to be a monster session. This is going to be little where we've achieved. Well, we've rounded off. I often say that it's events. We've like finished off that bit of loading. We've rounded our money off to a reasonable amount. Yeah, now this type of thing, when you've got like technology, like the same thing, this I don't mind actually doubling up. Because you're not really like the other Agriset again, it's the same thing, so we could stick that. Yeah, with the other one, and it doesn't matter if you block it, because it's the same thing, really. Yeah, really. The AB is in the way. Oh. Let's make a bit of room. I was trying to leave it under there, but typical. Again, you've got things like planters. I don't think they're that as bad to actually block off as the other things that you really don't want to block off, because obviously you don't use them very often. Things like fertilizer spreaders or stuff like that, or well, even a cultivator. That's another thing. In fact, talking of cultivators, we could grab that one too and leave this pretty much where all we've got is a bit of herbicide and a bit of seeds. That's not bad then. Yeah, and we've got that box as well. We seem to have quite a collection of boxes on this Let's Play because we've been testing quite a bit. Again, yeah, we've got two cultivators, so that can be, one of them's on the edge of that field. This is the type of thing where the overhang on this is absolutely amazing, because this is tiny and would fit quite nicely under the overhang. Yeah, I've always admired this overhang. Yeah, it fits almost perfectly. Yeah, so next thing is a little bit of, well, I'm hoping, unless of course something comes that you need, and that's more important. That's the other thing, obviously. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of equipment, really. Yeah, and it's all humble, but then again, for the area that we're working in, I don't think that's bad at all. I'm quite happy with humble equipment. Then let's put it back. For once, let's get some tractors on cover. I mean, that's the other thing as well, how well we're doing with the tractors. Considering we only had this little butte and this, yeah, when you consider humble beginnings, that old saying about an oak growing from a tiny acorn, it's quite amazing when you consider the equipment we have got now, where we did come from, really. Stick that box for now. In fact, yeah, we're not going to need to spray for a long while, although I like the boxes so we can grab them, really. Brilliant. Yeah, we can stick that right there, that's not going to hurt, but there's still a bit of room under this, really. I mean, like, for one piece of equipment. What I'm saying is, it's not bad when you consider... I think we'll be a little bit forward. That's it. Just enough room to get out. And I don't know that there's any room at the end for yourself. Oh, there is. We can do this as well. Of course, we are going to need one in a minute. That's usually the way when you do things like this. Next minute, you've switched everyone's engine off and you think, oh, I just need such and such. Oh. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger. Now then, left side, I think. Yes, it is. Fantastic. No room for that, though, unfortunately. Ooh. Yeah, that's... Switch the engine off. We definitely need some more sheds. Yeah, we do. I was trying to think of, like, if we should put side porches on, but I think the answer to that is with the unlevel ground is no, definitely not. That is where it's going to be. You could stick one on the side. I do love those. We've also got... in sheds, something else. We may have to take that tree down. We've got to maximise the use of this little tiny bit of ground that we have got, that we've left, really, because we do this thing here, beautiful thing, is taking up a lot of room that really I didn't want to do that on this Let's Play. I wanted to do it differently. If you look in sheds, yeah, I put these in a couple of weeks back. They are really, again, in character as well, which I'm trying to, when I remember. Yeah, I'm a terror for grabbing a John Deere, or I mean the Fendt I thought was reasonable. Yeah, we needed the 150 horsepower, and no matter what, that was an import out of a shed find, I would say. Barn find, as they call them, isn't it, really? Let's have a look for the one that I'm trying to show you. Here we go. These ones here, I'm not sure the size. I've only put them in not long. If not, they're the original ones that work very well. I'm not sure how high these... Oh, wow. That's really is for quite a... Wow, it's quite amazing, though. With the right kind of building... Ah, you see, that's smaller. Yeah, now, obviously, we've got loads of stuff there. I was really trying to sort of show the fact that, yeah, they would, actually. It would sort of adjoin like that, and you could get quite a lot of storage space from that. Would it look too much odd from the back? It's weird how the angle completely changes. Yeah, you really sort of fix into beams, aren't you, there? It would work. It wouldn't be too bad, actually. And is that bigger? Yeah, with the right kind of shed, I've got to be honest, this has got to add quite a bit of storage in there. Not a bad price. I mean, well, when you consider 12.5 grand, I can buy that little butte there, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I think that one's a little bit overpriced, but it is still good. There's some fantastic old sheds and things like that, which we may well have a look at. Yeah, the prices are right as well, but also I was thinking it's more the character. I was thinking it was not. Yeah, the Omatana was a little bit out of place, but it was what we could afford at the time. So whether we replace it in time, then again, yeah, the old time shed pack by Zero Oito, looking a little bit more American though. Now that's could be a skate for European, really. So that's not a bad one. It's about the same as the one we've got, actually, when you look at it. Yeah, 10,000. So I think we'll be having a good look at these. How big is that? Quite. Oh, it's got. No, the wooden posts are not that terrible. I could definitely live with that. Oh, no, that is a very nice shed. Yes, he is. I do like that by Zielonka again. Zielonka is not releasing some absolutely fantastic things at the minute. Right, so I think, all things considered, yeah, I'm trying not to do now that we've helped the local populace quite a bit. I do think we'll leave this here because, to be honest, it does see. You can see all of our farm really from here. We can look out this window and see the farm there. We're not, when you consider things, does it really matter that it's here? Not really. It takes up no additional room and leaves us the farmyard and also a little bit across from the farm, so it's not too terrible. Let's just remind ourselves what is in the sales. A beautiful harvester. We have got one though, and I'm trying to stay in character with. Now that is just the grapes, which of course you could do, but we have not got 142,000, and I wasn't really thinking of doing grapes on this particular Let's Play because we're sticking to 8 o'clock is fine, and I think we should leave it in the morning. I'll have a quick look at the sales, and then that is it. Right, 1,266, 269 production cost. So yet again, it's only done half of the cycles. So that's a little bit annoying. It is. We know it needs rolling. I know. I did it on purpose. We didn't. Well, we did. Yeah. I can't say it's just that. It's. I didn't move that, did I? Let's have a look. I've got to be honest, I love that. That takes me back to my days. Again, it's a John Deere, though we've got one already, I know. Yet, could you have imports? You absolutely could. It's a very good price, though. How heavy is this? It takes me back to Calmsden, really. It's not got a front, but you can actually have the adapter and you could use it as a proper tractor. Or you could just use it as it is. Now then, I think it's 105 is max. Yeah, you can only have. I can't remember. I think this actually does support the. Yeah, I think it supports the Pepe. I'm sure. No, I don't think it does. I'm sure this is one of the first ones that I. Yeah, I think it's 105. It's not. To me, it's not worth the extra for that 5 horsepower. But something really. Isn't this? Oh no, I thought it had got front loader attacher. Oh, we actually got the front loader for this last month. Is that not typical? Right, okay, I think we'll do it, and I think we'll go front loader as well. It's just so reasonable. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean it is funny. You sort of think, wow, we've already got, but yeah, you can make use of these really. Now then, 71%. Let's repair that. Yeah, I mean, you could even use it as a fertilising machine, really, and it would be absolutely fine. Fantastic. But I do think, really, on this Let's Play, we're about there. I'm not sure what the big John Deere can actually be put up to. I think it was 430 something. I don't think we need a bigger tractor. I mean, really, little tractors, I would say, are perfect for this particular Let's Play. We've got the lorry, we've got the truck, we've got a telehandler stroke, the skid steer, which is a really nice skid steer loader as well. So yes, so we're down to 60,275. How many of our bits and bobs have we got over that where we know it's absolutely penalised us for a little bit for an hour's work? It's penalised us for half a lost month's productivity. It's a little bit on the nasty side. Let's just see what we've actually got when the I'd like to do that as well. I should have done that before I did that, actually. I'd like to put the other one down, going the other way. Why did you do that? I was going to say, why did you do it at the same time? Now it's going to push those backwards. been a few seconds, but I think that is it. Yeah, quite a few really. Not bad at all. Now these ones, the time saving stock check can actually sort of see. So it's saying we've got 24, 39, 49, 55, 65, 75, 79,000's worth of product, really, which is quite fantastic. We've got that silage bale that I keep on forgetting about. But that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, cracking. 66. Well, we've got 70, nearly 80,000 in product to actually take. We may actually give that a couple of months and take a big load. Now that I'm hoping that I'm getting the gist of this. Do we do a few contracts? I'm thinking of animals. Do we, whilst for a little bit? I tell you what we have got to do that I'd like to do soon, before it gets forgotten totally, and I like destroy them with the. Yeah, I think we ought to be doing this. Yeah, getting this all done. Trying to think whether we do use the AGI pack, buy that system, because I'm going to need it if I'm going to try to be as realistic as possible and actually get them off the floor with a belt system, which is what I think we're going to do, rather than the fluffy mods, which is fantastic. But again, I'm trying to sort about realism to a degree, as much as mechanics allow you to. You can't do it perfectly. But that is the end of another session. There is one thing I'd like to just show on camera. And I know he has played 3. Oh wow! So we played longer than that, really, because yeah, this obviously was a second map. We were a couple of months in, so we've really played. That's what I said about Start from Scratchers. Really, they have got. Yeah, if we're going to the end of the year to harvest that field before we put animals down, or even this one here. And obviously that means it's going to be the end of this year before we put the animals in, because we're not going to wreck our hard work with planting all these vegetables. We're not. So yeah, animals are going to come later in the year. We may buy that last field, I'm thinking, across the road, 56, for a snippet of 40,000. What has it got in at the minute? Aha, it has sunflowers, I believe. Yes, it does. We will need a special header. We'll think about that. We will, yeah. But apart from that, we're all absolutely fantastic. We really are. Not sure we've got enough parsnips, but it's tough. It is what it is. I wanted to do a little bit of. I wanted to make it worthwhile, us having the harvester, and obviously that's the other thing that needs buying. But yeah, apart from that, we're not looking bad. It's a matter of widening out rollers and things like that. Mulchers. We actually have got a mulcher. The ridiculous Dominic doubles up as a mulcher, so I'm looking forward to using that. I haven't used that function yet, so I'm hoping to do that. But all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this. It is a beautiful map. So there's a few little glitches, but nothing that's so insurmountable unless you're going to go do the piano business, which again, that might have been fixed by now. Yeah, because there was definitely a silent update. Things were a little bit better. Courseplay actually worked. I didn't think about that until last session, where I actually used Courseplay on that. It didn't work with the vegetables at all. I didn't know what it was, whereas last session it did work quite nicely with that. So I think it's something's been done. Yeah, because there's not been an update on Courseplay itself. So, but I think I've showed you everything. We've got that 80 odd grand, so we're really at 140 something. I think we looked at the sales. No, I think that's it. Yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye for now.